Hello everyone, my name is Simon Fols, Lead Economic Advisor at Save the Children. Welcome to this tour of our Cash and Voucher Assistance, or CVA, app, which we developed in CommCare. Save the Children created the CVA app because our programs were struggling to manage an ever-growing mountain of data from our global CVA portfolio, using a patchwork of outdated data collection tools. Existing digital CVA solutions were costly and time-consuming to deploy, and sometimes did not meet our team's needs across the whole project lifecycle, especially for monitoring and evaluation. Our CVA data visualization and reporting processes were also slow and complex, resulting in reports that were often no longer timely when they were produced. Our goal was to develop an app that would harmonize our CVA beneficiary data without forcing all projects into a single way of working. Our staff needed to be able to collect and track this data across different steps of the project on a mobile device, even while offline, making CommCare a good fit. We wanted our app to be sustainable, so cash teams around the world could manage it and maintain it without advanced CommCare expertise or frequent support from global HQ. We wanted our Power BI dashboards to provide intuitive data visualization in real time for both the cash team and high-level decision makers. Finally, we wanted to be able to continue to build and customize the CVA app for our programs without a team of costly software developers. The Save the Children CVA app journey begins with a system admin setting up a new project on CommCare HQ. Our app makes use of CommCare's Organizations feature to allow users to set up multiple projects concurrently, each with their own settings, workflow, vulnerability criteria, and key performance indicators. This design gives users plenty of options without the need to edit the app itself, speeding up our deployment significantly. Let's dive into the application itself and pretend we're a frontline worker. The first form that a user would fill out in their CVA app is household registration. The registration form can be a rapid survey that captures just the basics for emergency programs, or a more detailed form including the household roster, extensive vulnerability scoring and criteria, and finally also baseline survey indicators. The registration form automatically determines the vulnerability score and eligibility status of each registered household, using that project's chosen scoring system. Existing household databases can also be migrated to the app using CommCare's Excel case importer feature. Following registration, the app has the option to display the verification form. Meal staff use this form to double-check the accuracy of registration data for a random sample of households, and can flag inaccuracies for review by a supervisor. The next step in the process is beneficiary selection and payment planning, which are completed by the cash team using CommCare web apps on a desktop computer. The beneficiary selection form allows users to filter the list of households and indicate who will receive CVA. This list is then reviewed by a supervisor. The payment planning form allows users to create a payment plan for the selected households. This form allows users to specify CVA transfer amounts, which are calculated either per household or per household member. Users also capture the financial coding needed for approval by Save the Children's finance department. Once the payment plan has been approved, we're ready to distribute some Cash and Voucher Assistance. The distribution tracking form can be used by either Save the Children staff or financial service providers to create a digital record of the distribution. The form loads the approved transfer amount for each household from the payment plan, allowing for quick and accurate tracking. Teams can also record no-shows and failed distribution attempts with explanatory notes, and view details of previous distributions to that household. For projects which are already using digital payment solutions, this form can be disabled and transaction records can be uploaded in bulk via CommCare HQ instead. After beneficiaries are selected, the meal team can use the meal sampling form to calculate the required sample size and randomly sample households in the beneficiary database on CommCare web apps. Users can set different sampling rates for each meal survey, for example, 5% sampling for verification and 10% sampling for baseline and endline surveys. The app allows for panel sampling, where the same households are surveyed repeatedly, or cross-sectional sampling, where different households are surveyed in each round. The baseline endline survey and post-distribution monitoring surveys in the CVA app are based on the Interagency Multipurpose Cash Assistance Toolkit published by Save the Children, IRC, and Mercy Corps in 2022. They use the standard program quality and outcome indicators defined by the Grand Bargain Cash Working Group, and the form calculates metrics such as the food consumption score and coping strategies index automatically. Projects can choose from a list of optional indicators to capture in addition to meet their varied needs. All of the data that is collected by Save the Children's CVA app and CommCare feeds into our CVA program dashboards in Power BI. These dashboards offer a one-stop shop of high-level overviews of project progress and outcomes, as well as detailed reports and visualizations focusing on specific steps in the process, which are designed for program management and donor reporting. Users can view the details of multiple CVA projects at once, allowing for monitoring of program quality at a portfolio level as well. The dashboards also include some restricted access pages to simplify certain internal data management tasks, such as exporting beneficiary lists with custom filtering. These are accessible only to eligible users. Thanks for joining us on this tour through Save the Children's Cash and Voucher Assistance app and CommCare. For more information about the CVA app, please contact us at cvadigitalsolution@savethechildren.org. Thank you so much.